In this video, let us understand another important concept in the networking domain called as the forward proxy and the reverse proxy. You can think of forward proxy as your own personal assistant. I'll give you an example. In the image, you can see that you are the client and your assistant is the forward proxy. So let's say you need to have vegetables. What do? You ask your assistant to get the vegetables from the market for you. He will head out, grab the veggies, and bring them back to you. Similarly, in the internet world, when your computer, aka the client, when it needs something from outside or from the internet, it would just ask the forward proxy to fetch it. The forward proxy goes to the internet, gets the required data, and brings it back to your computer. Now let us try to understand reverse proxy. Understanding reverse proxy is very similar to understanding forward proxy, but with an exception that this time you can imagine the reverse proxy to be a personal assistant, but for your family, not yourself. So what does it mean? Let's take an example. Assume that the external world is trying to contact your family. Now, in this case, all these requests doesn't have to go directly through our family, but instead it would go through your assistant. So the assistant would first decide, which requests or which calls are important. It would perhaps filter the non-important or the unnecessary calls. Eventually, it would forward only the appropriate or the right calls to the corresponding family member. Similarly, the reverse proxy in the digital world sits between the internet and the servers. By internet, you can imagine the outside world. By servers, it's your family. And here is the reverse proxy, which is the assistant for your family or the servers. So how does it work? Whenever there is a request from the internet, the reverse proxy would first receive it. It would filter the non-important or the unnecessary requests. Ultimately, it would forward the important requests to the appropriate service.